Grand Army Gaming Imperial RP staff meeting for February the 28th, 2016.
User was moved out of your
We will
channel.
now
That was my
begin
fault.
with consents. Banana, will start with you. Do you give your consent to be recorded?
User disconnected from your channel.
Okay. I, Commodore, give my consent to be recorded. Juno, do you give your consent to be recorded?
Yes, I give my consent to be recorded.
Maxwell? Tuna?
Yes, I do.
And Vil?
Yes. The way it moved Liam back in, I accidentally moved him out. Oh, he's not?
Yeah, no, he's just
Yeah,
a
no,
VIP.
Liam is not a staff member.
Okay.
Yeah. So, anyone else have any topics that they want to go start out on?
Yeah, event was horrible. Juno did bad job. 10 out of IG and ban.
This is a staff meeting and it's supposed to be serious.
So yeah,
But let's be honest.
The event was
Let's
good,
be
it was
honest
just
here.
information.
Banana,
weren't
do you
giving information
do
out.
you give your consent to be recorded?
Yeah.
All right. So any real topics that need to be brought up?
Yes.
Okay.
One, staff, you shouldn't be spawning in things and giving weapons to players for an event when you're not in the event planning room with people or while you're off duty and uncloaked. That happened once this event just now, and it happened 2 times this week. So yeah, you shouldn't be doing it when you're not in the room. You should be doing it when you're in the room with the people running the event and making sure it's okay to just spawn them in while you're off duty and cloaked and have your tool gun out. Because that's not within RP.
Yeah. So I guess another topic would be staff activity again. I noticed today, and there was a huge problem to where I had to go to eat, and all the staff are gone, and this was at 6:30. Right? It was only Juno, Tuna, on at the time, from what I saw. Possibly Banana, though, I don't know.
Like, right before that, there was like 7 staff on, and the server population still wasn't high.
Well, yeah, in that case, if the server population isn't high, and if there's a lot of staff on, then an event probably needs to be started. That would really improve things. So, man, it's like so quiet. Any kind of response or things that you'll try to go do? Any kind of solutions?
Regarding server population, I really don't know what to do anymore.
It's been getting better, but whenever the population is low, staff just doesn't get on. And when the staff is getting on, we've gotten the population up to 35. Like 4 times this week we did that, up to 35.
Yeah, exactly. And you see, here's the other things, right? I've literally heard Alistair, who's not a staff anymore, because he wanted to go get up on First Order, which I told him that he couldn't do. So we kind of get pissy about that. But basically, he said, well, there's not many people on, so I'll go join when there's people on. Everyone else is saying that as well. Oh, there's not many people on, I'll join when there's people on, right?
Well, you have to be a leader.
So
yeah.
it's
the
staff's job to go get on the server
this way.
and have that player population up for
when
the regular
there's more
players.
People on, more people are going to join. So, let's say I say there's nobody on, but then Juno realizes that there's nobody on and he'll get on later. And then Jor realizes it, and then Tuna. That's 4 people who could have been on had they chosen to come on the server. And then you'd end up with more people because they would have joined and not said, oh, there's nobody on, I'll come back later.
Yeah.
And it's also staff, I'm guessing they don't get on because they see that there's no one there, that they have to like make sure they're not doing anything. that's against the rules, so they think, oh, I don't have to get on right now since there's no one that could be doing anything.
Yeah.
I mean, like, even when we had a lot of staff on this weekend, there hasn't been anybody on. It seems like, and I think, and Commodore, you're right as well, but it's like, during the weekdays, I feel like people come home from school and they're like, I just want to lay back and get on the server. And that's what they do. And then during the weekends, they just want to goof off and play something. So.
Yeah. But basically, I mean, well, as far as the weekends go, I think that Imperial RP. A lot of people are saying, "Oh, this entire genre's dead. You know, it doesn't have a chance now."
User joined your channel.
Just needs, if you staff it correctly, it's just like with Clone Wars. There's Clone Wars servers that die and that are or that go up quickly and then die. IPG, for example, and it had nothing to do with the
Before we get off
genre.
on a tangent, J-Leo, do you give your consent?
Yeah, Jake.
I do.
Okay.
And so basically, you know, Clone Wars servers die as well. It's all how it's staffed and the diligence of the staff, and of course, the development status and how well it's done. Now, of course, the development status is good to go. That's not really a problem. Um, and of course, you know, a player base. I mean, like, people usually join servers for the first time because they're like, oh, that server has 20 people on. I'll get on that one. You know, so you get more people. So it kind of snowballs, right? If you can overcome that hump over 20 players, right, especially on the weekends, then it'll be like a snowball because it'll be like new players of Gmod, you know, people like that getting on and saying, hey, this is quite interesting. Um, so yeah. So just try to go keep as active as you can on the server. And you know what? If there's nobody on at that point during the day, let's just say it's 4 o'clock, for example. You can just go leave Gmod in the background and just go play another game, right? I do that a lot of the times. Now, of course, Vil, what's the status with High Army right now?
And suddenly Cricket's playing the background noise.
Vil, what's the status of High Army right now? And Army in general.
Orc hasn't been on. I've only seen Maxon on once. Ufric has been active. Otherwise, like, nobody's been on.
Right then. So, Zorak has
Oh,
a
Zorak
day.
got on Fallout today, like midday. So I mean,
Yeah, Zorak has one more day left.
yeah.
And then he's demoted. Then I'll have to go find somebody else for Grand Gen. Maxon needs to be demoted as well.
Yeah.
Maxon said that he was taking a break, I think. He told me the other day.
From Gmod?
Like everyone else.
Yeah. Well, I do agree he should be demoted. I was just saying the fact that I think it's just he was taking a break because of some school stuff.
Yeah. So yeah, basically that needs to happen, and I'll probably get on that tomorrow. Who do you think is really active that would be a good Grand General?
Mike.
Mike?
Yeah, Mike.
That's not a bad idea. I may go promote him to General and not Grand Gen for now. Is he on?
Probably. He's on the TS.
Yeah.
You want to drag him in here? He's in Lounge 3.
User was
Mike.
moved to your channel.
Mike?
Yeah?
Are you there? Okay. Just wanted to go let you know that the current General Maxon has been extremely inactive, and because of his inactivity, he's being demoted. Would you like to become the new general? Considering that you're the most active person in RP.
Say yes or we ban you.
No, Phil. No.
Sure.
Okay.
I don't know who I'm gonna make CO. Maybe Atten. taken from Storm CO.
Yeah, basically, we need a really, really good person that'll go get Army into good shape and that's extremely active as well. I put a lot of time into this. So yeah, basically later you can just go over with him like what he needs to go do as a general, things like that. You know what he can do, what he has the ability to do. You know, go start events and basically during if he starts an event, then basically has command over the staff during the event, etc., etc.
Yeah. Oh, I also found a candidate like the blaster that does no damage that we can give to recruits.
Okay.
I make them feel like they're doing
I'd
something
like
special.
to say one thing about that. It's one gun for the purpose of recruits only. What do we really need it?
Yeah.
Well, it's used for trigger discipline. So if they went on RDMing, they don't have the full finished product.
I mean, it gives them a reason to RDM. If they start shooting people, then you know they're just minges and just kick them.
Well,
Don't even need to train them.
Trigger discipline, that doesn't help. You need to have that visual representation of it actually damaging the person in order to know
I think
that
it
you
still
hit
has
them.
ow, I've been hit thing, but like
it'll just splash blood.
Yeah. So yeah, man, the staff meeting's like so quiet.
Because there's nothing to talk about that hasn't been talked about in the community meeting.
Yeah, I mean, pretty much just go keep that up. Because activity today was for staff was kind of bad, and hopefully Mike, you and Vil can go over everything as far as the general position goes, and really go get Army into good shape. Hopefully, because as of now,
it's more important to get Army up than Navy.
Yes, even though the Juno's doing a good job.
Yeah.
From what
we can live without that. We can live without the fleet element, but we can't really live without a command over CO. Because then there's nobody to command them.
That may be one of the reasons why our player population's been down this weekend, as well. Is the Zarok and Maxon have not been active.
I don't think Zorok cares anymore. I haven't even seen him open Gmod, so like if he's at least gonna sneak on, he'd at least try to get on Gmod, you think. But yeah.
So I think that Zarok will probably be done if he doesn't get on within the next couple of days. So yeah.
Actually, his time's up tomorrow.
Yeah, well, yeah, his time's up tomorrow. So if he doesn't get on tomorrow, then he's done.
Yeah, tomorrow at no. Tomorrow it's
Maxon's
4.
already done. Yeah, Maxon's already done.
Wasn't Maxon on the community meeting yesterday?
He hadn't been active enough as general.
True.
So
getting on one day out of like a month isn't active enough.
Yeah, no, general is a very, very time-consuming job, and basically as general, you hold the server in your hands pretty much, as general and grand general.
Pretty much. And
yeah, in a way, you and the higher-ranking staff really own and run the server. All right, you basically own the server in a way. So yeah, just kind of go think of it that way. So yeah.
A lot of power put in one man's hand.
Well, yeah, and of course it can. Oh, sorry.
A lot of power to put in one man's hand.
Yeah, though of course the weight is supposed to be distributed between the Grand General and General. Mostly. Yeah.
When someone actually plays Emperor, or I mean, actually we have Benny, but
Zarok was
Vader.
actually.
We need Vader.
Zarok was actually a consideration, but unfortunately, turns out that he may not be. Because I was hoping to have extremely active generals, or Grand General and Grand Admiral, which there was no active
who the hell's our
Grand Admiral.
Grand Admiral anyway right now?
Moxon, he's not active enough either. He gets on like once.
Damn.
Yeah.
Alright, well, if you're in game, go ahead and nuke him. Actually, I'm in game. Wait a minute. Yeah, hold on.
How about classic?
Yeah.
Would he make a replacement for that?
Yeah, he. Well,
Oh.
should I go ahead and just say the reason? I mean, like, it's just okay. Um, but basically, all right. Well, there's no Grand Admiral, so all right. Basically, those are the real things that we need to go focus on. Is we need General to go, and trust me, Mike, you're gonna have some work on your hands because as of now, a lot of regiments are dead, and in the RP's just kind of falling apart in some places. In some other places, they're still good, but in a lot of places, it's kind of crap. So,
yeah, and also Zarok had said that he's not gonna put any more colonels in because he thinks that right now one is enough.
What?
You mean High Colonel?
Yeah, High Colonel.
Well,
No,
Okay,
well,
yeah.
that's not how
actually,
it works.
yeah, no, actually, Maxon, yeah, pretty much now, you'll pretty much be the Grand General, because Zarok isn't active.
Mean Mike.
I mean, Mike. Gosh darn it, who did I say?
We'll give the demoted guy Grand General.
Who's the guy that I said?
You said
Maxon.
Maxon.
Oh,
Yeah.
Maxon. Oh, yeah. So yeah, anything else from anyone? Anything, please? Please, we can't have this be a 10-minute thing.
Sure we can.
It's just been one of those nights,
Well, it'd actually be a 16.5-minute long meeting, but hey. Way to go. I guess one thing would be, what do you call it? I had it suggested to me to do E11s for Navy. Do you think
Yeah.
so, Commodore?
I think that would be a good
we
idea.
actually RP'd that earlier.
No, we didn't.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, you did.
Oh,
Me and Ice did.
Yeah.
one thing
Oh, well, I
else
wasn't informed of that. Probably I
for
was
staff
AFK.
to know.
It was during the courier mission. Remember?
Max,
Well-
you have
Training.
priority speaker, by the way, so.
I had it, and I was doing it for a reason. For staff, don't spawn in grenades and give them to players.
Yeah, please.
I don't know why I keep seeing it. I've said not to, but you'll keep doing it.
Same.
That I had 3 people the other day that I had to strip them and wipe their inventory because they had picked up a crate full of M9K grenades. A crate full.
Yeah.
That's
Like
50 grenades.
I've been told to spawn in individual stickies for a Boba. Like, what's the role on Boba right now?
Boba Fett can have them, but not players.
Alright, because that's all I've done. I don't know who else is.
Yeah. There shouldn't be 50 grenades given out to a singular player, and he have the ability to just pocket it rather than pick it up.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Yeah, because no. Oof. So it would not be good. Okay. So as far as other updates go, I guess I'll just go with some updates. If you check the forum, I finally got around to doing the YouTube videos, which I'll be uploading the staff meeting tonight.
Once I get it uploaded to Google Drive.
Yeah, and the forums, as you know, have been redone. So what do you guys think of the forums?
They look
They
fine.
do look nice. A little getting used to, though.
Oh,
Yeah.
one update is I've started doing public changelogs of the server, so that's fine.
Yeah, I have to do it.
So where's that at?
Under Imperial RP and then server information and announcements.
Yeah, what I may want to go do is split up server information and server announcements.
Yeah, go ahead and do it, but I'm always going to put the changelogs underneath the server announcements.
Yeah, in the server announcements, because server informations will be something like the naval handbook, rank list, all that stuff, and then like the change log will be in announcements along with other things. Only because
not to interrupt, Mike, since you're being appointed general, start thinking of a general trooper handbook, whether they're on Navy, just things they should know, like faces and here is the commander of your regiment. Doesn't have to be kept update, just the rank and
User in your
so
channel
forth.
timed out.
Oh, they haven't.
So are you in game, Mike?
I'm in Dota right now, so.
Oh, okay.
Wait, what's your OP position and we'll just move you over to the group?
Oh yeah.
I'm the IGCO.
IGCO got it already on it.
Okay.
I'd appoint Atten as as the replacement CO, but he's kind of Storm right now.
Yeah.
Other
You
than that, I
can
have no one for
always
succession.
move him forcefully while he's offline. That's a thing.
Well, he has to accept as well. If
I
he doesn't
think
want
he'd
the
accept
position.
it, honestly.
Yeah.
Better than Storm CO.
Gosh darn it, Vil, you timed out, and I was looking through the list. You lost my place.
What, you don't want to be the Stormtrooper Colonel? Or the Snowflake Colonel? Come on, it's best position on the server. You get to yell at all the squeakers.
Alright, let's
but
see.
you also get crapped on whenever they do something wrong.
It's still general, right? It's not that rank hadn't changed.
General.
Yeah,
It's
it's
general.
still general.
Well, is that the end of the meeting?
Well,
I do believe so. This will be a quick one to upload.
Okay.
I have something to bring up.
This,
Wait, he has something to bring up.
Also, the events have gotten like a bit repetitive with what's going on in them. Like a lot of the same
it's mainly
things
rebels
happen.
at this point, and occasional Death Trooper.
We haven't done like the
Also
Sheik in a
with
while.
The ship crashing as well. That's happening every week.
Yeah, so I guess a bit more of
the crashing's a bit cancer.
Of creativity in events. So again, it's not just the upper rank staff that can go come up with the event plans, right? It can be people, like Mike can now not only come up with event ideas, he can completely lead an entire event, right?
and start it as long as there's somebody who could actually help him for the staff part of it.
Yeah, and start it as well. He of course, like Jay, all the helpers and moderators, you can also plan out a full-scale event, but you just have to have an admin or above to initialize it.
Yeah, sure thing. I'm sort of waiting and ready in the footsteps of anyone as long as I'm on.
So yeah.
Was that it then?
Think so.
Alright, well this will be the end for the Grand Army Gaming Imperial RP staff meeting for February the 28th of 2016.